tell us your name, how old you are, and where you live?
I'm Nadine Rose Johnson. I'm 15 years old and I live in Peckham.
And tell me what you're doing here today at this event.
Well, I heard from my school, and they was telling us that if we wanted to be successful, we'd have to take certain steps, and coming here would help us learn how to do that. So I decided to come along.
How was Esther's talk? Workshop?
The first workshop's how to be successful. Guest speaker Esther was really eye-opening. She told us how she got so low in her life to one of the most successful 25-year-olds there is, and she told us, we have to make business plans, we have to buckle down and do the hard work, and there's no get-rich-quick schemes.
And do you feel like you know all the answers now? You can just go and be successful?
I don't know all the answers, but I think I've got a pretty good idea of what I need to do in order to get to the top.
What field would you like to work in eventually?
Definitely music. I'm studying music at the moment, and I'd like to be maybe a producer, songwriter.
Are you already writing songs?
At the moment, yes, and I've only been performing them in my school, but hopefully more.
Tell me something about your experience in music, because I know you've been involved in music for a long, long time now, so tell us how it started for you and how important music is for you.
Well, it started when I was really young, and there was a band playing at my auntie's wedding, and I don't know, there was something about them, I just looked at them and I just thought I want to be like that. So I've been going on many courses from like the age of 6 just to find some way to get into that industry, and the more I do it, the more I love it.
And I know you're a singer.
Yes.
Are you an instrumentalist as well?
At the moment I'm learning guitar, but the instruments I normally play, you can't really sing and play them at the same time, so they're like woodwind. So
how are you getting on with guitar?
I'm doing pretty good actually. I'm quite proud of myself. Yeah.
And I can really see, with your guitar, singer-songwriter, I can really see. What sort of artists inspire you?
Alicia Keys and Eminem. I know they're like quite different, but it's just because they have meanings behind their songs. It's not just, about girls and money and cars. There's always a message, and that's the type of artist I'd like to be. Just to have a message, be able to, tell people something through music.
Yeah, they seem to have, the artists you mentioned have got a lot of integrity, and they put themselves on the line a lot of the time.
Definitely.
That's the kind of artist you want to be.
Yes.
And are you out doing gigs, or would you like to do something?
Well, I've had a couple gigs with a bunch of friends that I met at the Battersea Arts Centre, but nothing really major. I'd love to have gigs if I could.
And you're still in secondary?
Yes, last year.
And you're doing music at
GCSE.
Okay. And how would you like to go into uni and study music?
Definitely. I'm definitely going to university.
And you talked about being a producer.
Yeah, being a producer would probably be the best thing that could happen to me.
So, like songwriter, producer?
Well, obviously I'd like to start off in the field, but a musician's kind of like lifespan inside the industry is never, if they're lucky, it will last quite long, but I know that sometimes it's quite short-lived, so to be able to produce and still stay kind of with all the action with music, it would be amazing.
There's some great producers, songwriters out there.
Jay-Z, for one, yeah, definitely.
And I was thinking of Madonna's producer.
Oh yeah, and Madonna, yeah.
You should produce Alanis Morissette.
Pardon?
Alanis Morissette.
I haven't.
An artist you should know about, actually, because she's someone who's, she was very successful in 1995. Her album sold 60 million. Her one major successful album. She's one of the most successful artists, of her time. So do check her out.
I will.
And Madonna produced her. And the other workshop you attended, was that a music one?
No, the other workshop was about does crime pay? They didn't have any music workshops today, which I was a bit confused about. It's Starlight Music Academy, but no, that was really inspiring too. They had a guest speaker who'd been in prison, and he kind of just told us that, you know, doing crime, it just doesn't really add up. You know, all the figures and stuff, the money that you'll be losing just by spending 15 years in prison is just not worth it.
So you won't be doing crime then?
Definitely not.
Thanks, Nadine.